Okay, y'all. So today, man, I pre-ordered GTA 6, right? Now, usually like a pre-order ain't nothing. I've been pre-ordering games since a kid. I remember the first game I ever pre-ordered. It was Advanced Warfare, man, and the GameStop nigga, he for sure sold me on the pre-order. And I'm like, man, I can get a down payment on a game for $1. You feel me? So I was on all types of pre-order lists and shit like that. You know how that go. Just a kid doing stuff. But as I grew older, I just started pre-ordering games that I really enjoyed. I believe the last game that I pre-ordered before this was Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. And yeah, so certain games that I pre-order, they hold a certain place in my heart, right? However, I believe that since GTA 6 has so much controversy around it right now, this is at least worth a video. And I just wanted to come on here and give y'all a different perspective as to why I believe that it's worth the pre-order. And yes, I bought the deluxe edition or the ultimate edition. That shit was like $106 or something like that. And luckily, I'm blessed enough to have the money to actually pay for a game. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas don't have the money to do that, whether you like it or not. We living in a world where people don't have the same amount of opportunity, bro. It's just the way shit is. Now, with that being said, this game is nothing more than an investment for me and other creators. And you have to understand that the people who are running this business, they know that. They know that this game is not only going to generate billions and potentially trillions of dollars for their singular company, but it's also going to make billions of dollars in the space of content creation as a whole, bro. We have no idea the grand scale of what is in store for content creation when GTA 6 comes out. We have no real idea. Of course, we have some basis to go off of. You know, you got story mode, you got online, you got customization, you got different forms of sub genres and sub niches like maybe survival or maybe the car community or fucking stat maxing communities. I even heard a long time ago that they gonna be adding the basketball shit going on. So it's going to be very many sub genres in this game, but there are going to be creators who dominate in these spaces. And like I said, the company understands this. These companies, they vigorously, and I repeat, they vigorously, bro. Vigorously meaning relentlessly, excuse me, y'all. Damn. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I got cotton mouth or something. They relentlessly, bro, these motherfuckers, they be scouring the internet and analyzing the state of the world on a consistent basis so they can target you on a better scale. So they can target you more personally and so they can encapsule you in the game, right? Encapsule you basically meaning getting you to lock in. However, this shit is gonna come with a price. They know how many of y'all is planning on using this to change your lives, including me. Y'all is fucking crazy if y'all think I'm not gonna be playing GTA 6. You're crazy. You're crazy if you think I ain't gonna be on here. Because I'll be on it on my own time. Grand Theft Auto is a game that I would sit up at my cousin's house and play. Me and my cousin, we passing the controller back and forth every motherfucking 15, 20 minutes. We passing that bitch back and forth every life. We passing that motherfucker back and forth. This is one of those games that has been around for my entire life. And I continue to play it. And I'm gonna play it again. I even find myself on some random ass days. I might just turn my PS4 on and play GTA 5 story mode. That's just how heavy this game is. But now it's a whole different ball game. Now, not only is it one of the most prominent gaming franchise of all time, releasing in 2026. I said gaming. What the fuck, Keisha? Bro, it's something going on. I gotta get in that mode, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get in that mode. I'm gonna give y'all another video. My mind has been wandering a lot today. But it's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be a lot going on, and we gonna be on here. We gonna be making a lot of changes. We gonna be making a lot of innovations. We gonna be making a lot of videos. We gonna be doing a lot of everything when GTA 6 come out because it's an opportunity. This is probably gonna be the biggest gaming launch in history, and I believe that y'all need to be preparing for it if you plan on being a content creator. Don't look at this $106 as something that is benefiting a large billionaire company. They can have that little money. But think about how much money you can make off of the game in general. Think about how much growth numerically you can have off of this game. It's an opportunity. And all you doing is paying your way in for the investment. That investment ain't gonna hurt nothing. Take that bet on yourself. Stop thinking you live in a world where everything is just also against you. No, it costs $106 for this Ultimate Edition because this Ultimate Edition is $106 worth of opportunity. Nothing more, nothing less. I understand, man. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to pay it. But that price, man, that price is worth what this shit is going to reap. I'm telling you, it's going to be so many creators that y'all see coming in, spawning in with millions. With millions. Everybody going to be on this motherfucker. Everything is going to be on this motherfucker as well. We only know what type of brand deals they going to have on this bitch. Or we don't know. We can only imagine. We can only imagine what type of mini games they going to have. This is going to be the largest game to ever release in gaming history. Why would you not want to take that risk on yourself? Why would you not? Hey, man, listen. I understand that the world that we live in, it is sometimes unforgiving. And I understand that the world that we live in, it's easy to blame it. And I also understand that the world that we live in is not necessarily fair. But one thing that you have to understand is in order to beat the curve, in order to really stand up for something, you need to be willing to invest into yourself. You need to be willing to take that risk. You need to be willing to just do things and try shit and fuck around and find out instead of complaining all day. Complaining is not going to get you anything out of life. It's only going to leave you in the same situation you in. You don't go anywhere when you complain. The only thing you do is stay stagnant. It's not a progressive thought. It's a limiting thought. Any thought that carries any limitation, you need to discard it when you're moving forward in life. Because if you don't, then it's not for you. And since it's not for you, it will leave you hindered. It'll leave you stagnant. Like I said, anything that is limiting, any thought that is limiting, it is going to leave you in a limiting position. So please understand that every opportunity that you have for growth, it needs to be taken. Understand that every opportunity that you have for growth, it needs to be embraced. This is a large opportunity for growth that everybody has. You got $1,000 phone. You can save up $100 by November. If you can't do that, you got a serious problem. I don't give a fuck if you got to go cut grass. Go cut some grass, nigga. I remember my nigga Aunt used to cut grass. Go cut some grass. Get you some paper. Go shovel snow. Get you some paper. Go rake leaves. Get you some paper. It's going to be snowing in Michigan around this time probably. Maybe. I actually hope not, bro. This weather be so bipolar. I hope not. I ain't gonna lie. Go rake you some leaves, though. Go flip you some burgers. Nigga, go do something. Put yourself in position so you can reap the benefits of the biggest game of all time. The biggest launch game of all time. The biggest versatile game of all time. They gonna be having role play. They gonna be having story mode. They gonna be having online. This game is worth the $100. 100%. And y'all are gonna see why it's worth $100 when y'all see all of the creators that are popping off of this shit. Me included. So, hey, man, I understand how easy it is to complain. I understand how easy it is to kick your feet and scream. But you need to get up out your feelings and really bounce up on this opportunity. Get up out your feelings and see clearly. Take your emotions out of it and see this shit for the facts. This is an opportunity for you to liberate yourself from this financial matrix. Are you going to take it or no? I already made the commitment. 333 when I said that. I already made the commitment. I'm freeing myself. I'm already free. And that's what you got to understand. I just want some little play money so I can travel the world. So I'm going to use GTA 6 as an asset to do so. This is not just a game. This is an investment that can turn into a very abundant asset, an investment that already is a very abundant asset. You see how I just made a 10-minute and 31-second off this video, right? Just talking about why I pre-ordered GTA 6. Now imagine what the actual gameplay is going to bring. I'm gone. Pull up to the Twitch, bro. Link in the description, man. I ain't playing.